Hi, my name is Karson Funderburk, and today I'll be talking about the benefits of playing college sports. I myself am actually a student athlete here at Blinn, so this is a pretty personal topic that hits home for me. First of all, one of the benefits of playing a college sport would definitely be that college sports allow students to go to college when they cannot afford it. As I think everyone knows, college is pretty expensive and not all students and all families can afford that. So playing a sport is a great way for a student to be able to get free, or at least mostly a free college, and they get to receive that education while doing the sport that they love. Another benefit of playing a college sport is that it teaches athletes many life lessons. Playing a sport, and I think even in college or before college, you just learn how to time manage, and you learn about responsibility, and you learn about leadership. And there's just a lot of qualities that are important to learn that you do. For example, I actually live in College Station, but I play soccer here at Brenham. And so I have definitely had to learn to time manage. It was kind of an odd situation, so like I have to drive to practice every day, obviously after class, but it's a 45-minute drive for me. So I have to account that time going there, coming back, and so at least 2 days of the week I don't get home till 7 and I leave at 10, so I'm gone for a full day. And then on top of that, I'm trying to be a nursing major, so I'm in a lot of heavy homework classes, so I've really had to learn to manage my time and to be able to separate soccer from school and be able to still manage my grades. It's definitely taught me a lot of responsibility, because I know, as in pretty much all sports, coaches do a check where they'll do a grade check I don't know how they do it, but we do it every semester, and your GPA has to be above a certain time, and you have to, or a certain amount, and you have to do study hours. And so there's just a lot that comes in, so it definitely makes you focus on school, and it focuses on your grades and encourages you to keep your grades up. It also requires commitment, and you have to be hardworking. That I think goes as being said, that to play a college sport, it definitely takes a lot, and it's heavy on a person. I mean, you have practice at least twice a day, especially when you're in season. You have games 2 or 3 times a week. I mean, there were times where I have practice every day in the fall, because right now we're not in season. And then I would be on a bus for 9 hours Saturday, and then 7 hours on Sunday, and then I had to go to school Monday like a normal student, and that's just a lot. And that goes back with the time management and the homework. You have to do homework on the bus, and it definitely teaches you how to be committed, and it's a lot of hard work. Also, it creates relationships, which is definitely another benefit. It works with your social skills, and you have to learn how to work on a team and work with people you might not see eye to eye with. Especially, obviously, depending on the sport, but pretty much all sports, you're going to have to learn to get along with people. You're going to have to learn how to communicate with them, and how to communicate with your coach when you disagree with something, when you could disagree with a teammate. And so that's just an important skill that many people need later in life, and especially in the workplace. So lastly, another big benefit that I actually didn't know about until I researched it was that future employers value employees who used to be student athletes. So according to HuffingtonPost.com, potential employers recognize the lessons that sports teach, which kind of go back with what I was saying earlier, in that those life lessons and those skills that student athletes are forced to learn is definitely valued later in life, like those communication skills, especially time management and leadership in the workplace. And it's definitely highly looked upon, and it obviously has a lot of benefits later in life, and it will definitely help a resume and make you look better. Just overall, college sports, I think, have a lot of benefits, and then on top of that, that student gets to play and do what they love while having their tuition paid for, or while getting to meet teammates that they like and an instant group of friends, and just that bond forms. And then obviously there's later in life, and they're learning skills, so there's just a lot of benefits to being a college athlete overall. But I hope you enjoyed my speech, if y'all have any questions, let me know. So thank you.